good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Dropping back, it's Milrow. And the receiver snags it, it's complete.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Young. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart at the position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Launching it downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it for a big gain. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Now the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Dogs moving quickly down the field here. To throw, it's back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the fourth quarter, really starts to wear you out.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. And they'll use the ground game here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Oh, here comes the reverse. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball, does a good job of bringing him down short of the 1st down.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Down he goes. A sack. That O-line has to regroup now. It's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Finally brought down, but the option produces a big gain that time. That's great execution. Alabama comes up the line quickly.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. He didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? It made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
They'll kick it away here. With the return, it's Adams. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Important second down play coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. On the run, it's Miller.
For the defense coordinator this week, already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. Makes a quick catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side for this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Milroe. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made by the tight end. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, tie.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Automatic on the PAT. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff to see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to pass. It's Beck. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And the defense will call timeout here. The age-old practice of trying to ice the kicker. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The quarterback's got it on the option. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down out at the 46. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. To the air. It's Milroe. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance.
The ball is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Defense makes this stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on the screen now. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
And that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They go with a direct snap. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Caught near the sticks. It's Hale. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Milrow. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Short return, tackled at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Receiver in motion now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Dropping back. It's Beck. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
That broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Oh, a reverse. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
This drive was already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. It's Lovett. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Grab made by the tight end. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. And of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's fourth down from the 4. They're going for it. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped